Hello everybody, Bassus Fang here, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. We are ready to continue the story. I mean, we've been continuing the story. It was just that, the story before was a bunch of random, dreams that we had to escape from. But now we can probably do something more action-packed. But we gotta go back and talk to Popola. But we'd also upgraded our new sword, Faith, which was also in NieR Automata, so it's a recurring weapon in these games. And we were able to upgrade it, so we actually have a halfway decent sword. So I actually feel pretty well prepared for whatever we're about to encounter. I also have a cold, so if I sound weird at all, that's why. Alright, I'll see you back at Popola's. Alright, Popola, I'm back. What's the sitch?
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
I mean, that's putting it mildly.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever.
You guys did well.
I skipped over Grimoire's line, I'm sorry.
You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Nah, infinite energy, infinite energy.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
No, I don't even know which canal you're talking about.
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
Is it because he's dead? If we've learned anything about this game, if they haven't shown up, it's because they're probably dead.
I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
Oh good, my favorite place, Seafront.
I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Alright, here I go.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
You
Oh!
think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
I just realized what the canal's gonna be used for. That's what my O was about, but then they kept talking. So I made a comment about the different places where we've seen like boats just sort of hanging out, like out in the wild. Like here it kind of makes sense because you're like, oh yeah, that's where the boats would be. But like out in the northern plains and in the desert and stuff, we saw boats and I was like, are these gonna be part of a fast travel system? The answer is yes. I'm guessing you'll be able to go to one of the boats and be like, would you like to fast travel to blah, 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 blah. But we have to repair the canal first. So I'm looking forward to that because this game is a little tedious without a fast travel system. That said, I played a lot of NieR Automata without using the fast travel system, so I guess it's not that different. Now that said, I want to check up on if there's any side quests, because if there's anything we need to do in Seafront, I'd like to get that now. I mean, we already have stuff we're supposed to be doing in Seafront. It doesn't look like there's any, well, I'll still check with Devila, but we already have things we're supposed to be doing in Seafront, and we're not doing them because they involve things like fishing, so I'll get to them when I get to them.
What have we got today?
Anything? Anything at all?
Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now.
Darn. Alright, that's fine. It makes my job easier anyway. Ooh, our big friend is back. Let's see if we can defeat him real fast, now that I have like a much better sword. He still takes, you know, a bit of a beating to bring him down. Of course, I could shoot him and make this go even faster. Or even better yet, I can use my Dark Execution that I just got. Hey, not bad. It doesn't stun him like I'd like it to. Also, he just whapped me and it did a pretty good amount of damage. This reminds me of fighting a Souls boss where the bar's at the bottom and I can like roll to dodge or I can block and parry and things like that. I'm very bloody because I got smacked around quite a bit. Oh man, he didn't even give me anything. And what was the point? I was hoping I could get some rare items because apparently you need the rare items to upgrade tools, which I already predicted because it kind of just makes sense, but darn, I was hoping for another rare item. At some point, this mansion with all the spiders in front of it's gonna have to play into the story, but it hasn't done it yet. Maybe we're coming up on it. Alright, let's see. Where's the red X taking me? It's taking me here. There's the guy with the bag slung over his shoulder. It looks a lot like Tinky Winky's purse.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Are you part of the Assassin's Creed?
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Oh, that's an extreme reaction.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week
My
ago and
wife.
hasn't come back.
Kind of said it like that.
I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Whoever's doing this voice, you're doing a good job.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Did she go to the spider-infested mansion?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I mean, I guess, but now I'm thinking that you murdered your wife and stole her bag.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Have you ever been to an airport? Well, of course not. There's no airports. There used to be airports. That's the weird way this game's time works out. There used to be airports, and now they're gone.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Still thinking he might have murdered her.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
All right, to the tavern. Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here ever before. Are you a friend of
Hey
that
there,
guy's wife?
I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, ma'am.
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
I'm like 14 years old. Bunch of perverts around here. All right, tackle shop should be up this way, right? So that's the actual tackle shop, but this is the person with the bubble over their head.
Hey there. Do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while.
That just sounds like Popola and Devila.
Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
That does not narrow down where she went. I mean, technically it does, because it
She's
might...
truly left this charming
Let me finish
hamlet.
when Vice
Finding
finishes
her
talking.
will prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Anyway, they've narrowed my options down from everywhere to just almost everywhere. Dude, it ain't looking good. You might want to start thinking about getting another wife. All right, they literally just said to like leave town and didn't give me any indication. So I'm assuming there's an event that's gonna happen. I'm gonna follow the red X. I mean, it's a main quest line, so I can just follow the red X. And this is pretty much a one-shot pathway. I'm guessing something's gonna happen on this pathway and it's gonna tell me where she went. Maybe, yes, no, possibly, not getting a whole lot of indication. All right, well, then I have no idea where she is. Oh, hey, there we go. A singular shade.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Oh, perfect parry. Nice. That's a big arrow. What the heck we got here? Obtained red bag.
Hey,
Not a
look at
good
this.
sign. Not a good sign. That's a lot of blood. It's probably her blood. She was probably the shade. My people are shades theory, or shades are people theory, whichever way you want to phrase it, is looking much more good.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
No, I think she was a shade. I think there's a lot of quests suggesting that people are shades and shades are people.
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
That she's alive and left him? I don't know. What's the better option? Hey, kinda, you know, it would really... Alright. Hey, kinda, you know, it would really pull your blue outfit together? A red bag. Alright, well, that was enough of that joke. All right, dude, I got good news and bad news. The good news is now you can have 2 stylish red bags.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
Not exactly.
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no, this is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
We still haven't quite figured out why it's his fault. Why is this all his fault? Hey, this game knows when I'm asking the questions. I mean, I guess we'll ask him. I am curious. I want to know the answer. I'm going to ask him.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Okay, well, I have a mission. Hey, how are you?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh,
Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
this is just the case of the murdered girl who wasn't actually murdered all over again.
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
This is hurting my people are shades and shades are people theory.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
5 minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
Yes, you would be surprised how often I've had to make that conclusion from things that I've found on shades.
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot.
A regular old Adam and Eve right here.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to bring him back to my village. Stick around and listen, or suddenly remember that other important errand. I don't have any other important errands. I'm sticking
I
around.
can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
Yeah, I mean, he could have murdered you or fed you to the shades or whatever, but he's the worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah?
Oh,
if
no.
anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
I overstayed my welcome. I mean, if we're totally honest, the husband's in the wrong, not necessarily because he ate the apple, but because he just didn't listen, period.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
Also, you should have listened when she said she was going to visit family. That's the part that I'm actually having an issue with.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Well, I guess you should have paid me more.
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
Ouch.
You there! My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon? But madam,
Well, the collection toss. I mean, honestly, both of them. They're both terrible people. Well, that was a bit strong. In this scenario, they're both wrong. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Ha!
I see you finally agree on something.
How do they know what a magazine is? 1 hour later. Oh, they've been arguing for an hour. Lovely, and I just stood here.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Love.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Oof. Throwing the big words around, the big 3-letter words.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's starting to sound like a better option.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Well, actually, I have good news on that front.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Having money solves all sorts of problems. Oh, actually, we're supposed to get you to the... Sir? Sir!
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
I didn't. I'm trying to get him to go to the job site.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
Excuse me, sir, but I was trying to discuss things with you.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right. That's why you came here in the first place, huh?
Uh-huh, now you're catching on.
Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
All right then, I guess we're done with that.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
You're telling me.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed.
They sure were.
Boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Harsh. All right, Popola, I hit a few snags, but as per usual, I've figured it out.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right.
Hey, it's just what I do.
Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
So do you need anything else from us? All right, I'm taking that as a no.
Hey, wait!
No, never mind, I'm taking that as a yes.
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Yeah, we should probably stop at home and actually check up on Yona ourselves instead of waiting for Popola to tell us to look up on her.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
Oh, I don't play the big brother, I am the big brother. All right, Yona, what seems to be the problem?
Yay, you're back!
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
You know, because I haven't done a million favors for you before.
What is it?
Um,
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
You have a friend?
Your friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
What have I told you about hanging out in chat rooms?
Seriously?
A pen pal. How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend.
Is he in the spider house?
So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
You know I can't say no to Yona.
Great. Now what do I do?
Can't say no to her. Can't do it.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you!
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Well, she has a friend who's a boy. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Well, I feel like we're about to get into a bigger story, and I don't want to have to like quit halfway through that or have the episode go on too long or something like that. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. Make sure you like this video if you liked this video, so that way I know that you liked this video. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell. That way you can get notifications every time a new video is uploaded. There's going to be new NieR Replicant every single weekend until we're done with it, but I've been known to upload other stuff throughout the week as well, so you don't want to miss any of that. I'm interested to see where this story is going. I know I say that like basically every week, but now that we're actually back to doing sort of main story stuff, which this is still considered a main quest, it gave me a red X and everything like that. I'm not even sure we were allowed to skip that. It gave us the option, but I don't know if that option was a real option or if Yona was just going to keep begging. But we'll figure that out next week, I'm sure. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye!